Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I'm going to look at a very interesting story by the Royal Rogue. I'll put a link to his video up here for you. I'm such an entertaining presenter. I really love his videos. He does a lot of research. I'm always so impressed with how much information he's able to find. But he had a video that apparently, I believe it was in 2016, it was supposed to be the day or the day before Meghan Markle was going to go on her first date with Prince Harry. She was filmed at Wimbledon sitting next to Cressida, which was an ex-girlfriend of Prince Harry's. I'll put some pictures up here. Apparently, people were so surprised to see her sitting there that Cressida's friends and people around her actually asked her for her ticket, to show her ticket, and I'll put that picture here. She looked like she was very put out by having to present her her ticket on why she was there at Wimbledon. She was also photographed trying to sit very close to Anna Wintour and Pippa Middleton, and I'll put those pictures here as well. And this was the day or the day before she was going to go on her first date with Prince Harry, whom she claimed to not even know who he was. Very interesting. I'm putting all those pictures here for you so you can see them, and there's some text messages, or not text messages, but the posts, I think they were put on Twitter or X. So very interesting. If she didn't know who Prince Harry was and had never even, all she wanted to know was, is he nice? Then why was she photographed and how were the paparazzi there filming her and taking these pictures? Very interesting. So I'm kind of interested, if she didn't know who Prince Harry was, then why was she suddenly seen sitting behind one of his ex-girlfriends? So let's take a look at this and see what we can find out. All right, so today I'm going to use the Astro Matrix Tarot deck. Very nice tarot deck. I've used it once before and it really gave me a great reading. So let's see what we can find out about this very interesting story. All right, hope you guys are doing well tonight. All right, shuffle alert. If you don't like my shuffling, please feel free to skip ahead. You will not hurt my feelings. I just want you to enjoy the video. All right, let's take a look at this. Whoops, already, my goodness. Seven of Pentacles, right. Why did Meghan Markle go to Wimbledon that year? I believe it was 2016. Why did she go to Wimbledon that year? And did Meghan Markle plan to sit by Cressida? Ooh, the Hierophant. Ooh, that's the crown. Did she plan to sit by Cressida? And did Meghan Markle try to meet Anna Wintour? The photograph showed her just a couple of seats away. Did she try to meet Anna Wintour? And did Meghan Markle know who Harry was before she met him? Did she know who he was? Because she said she didn't. Did she not know who he was? Did she know who she was? Blah. Did she know who he was? And did Meghan Markle research Prince Harry before their first date? She said she didn't, but said she never even Googled him. So did she research him before their first date? And who introduced Meghan Markle to Prince Harry? We've heard a lot of different stories about this. So who, Tarot, if you can tell us, universe, if you can tell us who was the person who introduced Meghan Markle to Prince Harry? And, oops, let's see my last question here. What was Meghan Markle's reason for wanting to meet Prince Harry? If she set it up, or even if she didn't, and someone said that, oh, I want to introduce you to Prince Harry. Why? Why did she want to meet him? Oops. Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, something about the King. Ooh, well, that's very interesting. Although at that time it would have been the Queen. Oops. Four of Cups. Oh, not very interested. Five of Swords, fighting. Okay. So, why did she want to meet Prince Harry? Why did she want to meet Prince Harry? Alright. Alright, we're going to go with that one. Felt pretty good. Oh, I guess I'll go ahead and let them fall. My goodness. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know why I get confused sometimes. Alright, so I have 7 questions. Let's do 7 cards. Alright, underlying energy is the 2 of Pentacles. Well, this is the Merchant card. Kind of looks like Megan, doesn't it? Death in reverse? And the 10 of Swords? And the Magician too. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're just going to take these 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to take Magician. I'm sorry. Alright. So 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this is about merching. This is about using money to help you get ahead. Using money to your advantage to sell things. Death in reverse. That's literal death in tarot. Not always, but it can be. It's also about, upright, it's about a transformation and ending. Oh my gosh, look at that card. A transformation and ending. And in reverse, it's about a permanent ending. Something is completely over and you don't want to accept it. And it can be about death. 10 of Swords is recovering from heartbreak, from not heartbreak, but betrayal and ruin, total ruin. And the Magician is using dark arts and manifestation to get what you want. Wow, these are some really heavy underlying cards here. Why did Meghan Markle go to Wimbledon that year? I believe 2016. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. All right, so the Queen of Swords upright is a very strong woman. Can be a Leo. Very strong and very independent, using her will to get her way, just from the force of her personality. And in reverse, it's about a very nasty energy, very, very dark and mean and vicious energy. Why did she go to Wimbledon? She didn't have any good purposes in mind. And if you look at those pictures, she had a really mean look on her face. She went there to get as much information as she could, but swords, because swords are about words, swords are information. She was already thinking about merching. Already thinking about how can I get in here so I can make some money off of this. What is this death in reverse? Why did she go to Wimbledon? She wanted something to end. She wanted to transform herself, and she wanted it to be a permanent transformation, a permanent ending to something that she had going on. 10 of Swords in reverse is trying to recover from total ruin. She felt like she was her reputation was ruined for some reason, and she's trying to recover from it. And the Magician is using every trick in the book to try to get her way. Yikes. So she didn't have any good intentions for going there. She was trying to get information. Did Meghan Markle plan to sit by Cressida? I hope I'm saying her name correctly. The 6 of Swords. She went overseas. She was escaping from the situation she was in. She deliberately went over there. I think she did plan to sit next to her. She had a plan in mind when she went overseas. She was escaping from a very troubled situation, trying to go to calmer waters. She planned that trip, absolutely. And she was trying to find a way to make money, merch money, because she was ending something that she didn't like that was going on in her life. She was in the midst of total ruin, and she was trying to use every trick in the book to get what she wanted. Did Meghan Markle try to meet Anna Wintour? Was she trying to meet her? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. So the Knight of Swords upright is about rushing into battle, not even thinking, but you're on a mission. You're just trying to defeat every foe that you can. And in reverse, it's about you're rushing into battle, but you don't have any good intentions at all. We've got 2 cards now with no good intentions. She rushed out there, and she was trying every plan that she had to get what she wanted, which is to find a way to make money. And she wanted a permanent transformation in her life. She was in total ruin, and she was using every trick in the book. Was she planning to meet Anna Wintour? I don't think so. I think it was just she didn't know she was going to be there. But once she saw her, she took advantage of the situation. Did Meghan Markle know who Harry was before she met him? Did she know who he was? The King of Swords in reverse. Look at all these swords. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. That's pretty rare in tarot to have a matching pair like that coming up in a 7-card reading. Did she know who he was? She knew. She had found out a lot about him. She definitely did research him. She found out everything dark about him that she could. It wasn't just him she was researching. It was his background, everything about him, including every dark story she could ever find about him. Almost like looking for weakness. Because the King of Swords upright is a very strong man, a man who is cannot be crossed, cannot be beat, vanquishes every foe, and in reverse, an angry man and someone who has a lot of weaknesses, someone who is vulnerable. Wow. She knew who he was, and she did all the research on him. She didn't just research to find out about him. She wanted to find his weaknesses. Wow. Ooh, yikes. Get goosebumps on that one. Did she research him before she met him? I think we got our question answered already, but the Four of Wands. She researched the instability of his home. She researched his background. Not just him. Once she got past this, now she researched everything about his home life, everything bad that happened to him in his home when he was growing up, including, of course, the death of his mother, but everything unstable about his home life is what she was interested in. She went over there to do that. She went over there to meet him. She absolutely researched him. Because this plan of finding a way to make money, transforming herself because she was in ruin, and using every trick in the book to get there, this is whole reading. She absolutely researched him, but not to find out, his favorite color and that sort of stuff. She wanted to know about everything in his background that had happened that was bad to him. Who introduced Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? Who was the person who introduced them? The King of Cups? Well, this is normally William. This is not William. Someone who was friends with the King of Cups. Someone who knew Prince William. It wasn't Prince William, but someone who knew him, who was close to him, who had met Prince William before. Wow, doesn't that look like Prince? Every time I use this deck for this, it just looks just like Prince. Let's see if I can zoom in there. All right. And then, what was Meghan Markle's reason for wanting to meet Prince Harry? Why did she want to meet him? The Hermit. This is his card. This is his archetype. Why did she want to meet him? Because he was vulnerable. He was weak enough for her to take advantage of. Because the Hermit is about, by itself, it's about withdrawing. You're doing some introspection. You are feeling vulnerable and withdrawn, and you're trying to find your way. She wanted to meet him because she felt she could control him. She knew all his vulnerabilities, all of his weaknesses, and she figured this was the person that she could control to try to get her aim here. Find a way to make money for life, change herself forever, change the downturn that was going on with her reputation, and she could use the dark arts to get it. The dark arts would work on him. He was vulnerable and weak enough for it to work. Wow. Yikes. All right, let's do a wrap-up. Why did Meghan Markle go to Wimbledon in that year? Because she wanted to, she went there with intentions that were not good. She was trying to find out as much information as she could, so she was trying to go around people who knew Harry, especially the ex-girlfriend. And if that didn't work, she was going to try to get in with Pippa Middleton, who happened to be there also with Rose. I forgot to mention that Rose was there too, with Pippa. What do you think about that? Did Meghan Markle plan to sit by Cressida? Yes, she did. She planned everything. She planned the whole thing. She went overseas and she had a mission. She was traveling there for a purpose because she wanted to get away from this bad situation she was in. Did Meghan Markle try to meet Anna Wintour? She didn't know she was going to be there, but once she was there, she tried every trick in the book to try to get to sit near her, which she did. Did Meghan Markle know who Harry was before she met him? Oh, she absolutely did. She knew about him and all his vulnerabilities. She knew all the dark things about him because that's what she was interested in. And then did she research him before she met him on the first date? She sure did. But she researched the instability of his home life, because she figured that's where she could make her move. That was where he was the most vulnerable. And did who introduced Meghan Markle to Prince Harry? Someone who was close or knew Prince William. That's who introduced. We'll have to. I'll do another reading and see if I can find out exactly who that was. And why did she want to meet Prince Harry? Because she knew that he was vulnerable and weak. He was someone that she could control. She could use every trick in the book to try to get to where she would control him, and she would be able to completely get under his skin and get into his psyche so that she could completely control everything about him. Wow. All right, there's your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, why, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. My goodness, we're almost at 10,000. When we reach 10,000, I'll do something really special. We'll have a really special, fun reading. I'll let you guys pick. But anyway, if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. Come on and join us. We have a great community, and man, I get some great information from my subscribers. I hear stuff I hadn't heard anywhere else. And then I go research it, and it's like, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? So thanks again, everybody. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a great evening. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.